Alright, so apparently, Dr. Wily sent in base to destroy Dr. Light's lab and stole our adapter enhancements. So now we're gonna make Wily pay. You know, I got a nice chuckle from that line because I literally thought when Megaman said, "I'll make you pay, Wily," I thought he literally meant he'll pay for, you know, the damages he caused to the lab, rather than just, you know, via vengeance. Yeah. So, anyways, yes, Wily is this is Wily's castle. We're not gonna be going through any other castles. We're not gonna go to Proto Man's castle. We're not going to Mr. X's castle. Nope. It's just one-stop shop. And this gimmick can be kind of annoying. Every time we jump, the lights flicker on and off. It's kind of annoying, you know, to your eyes at least. Yeah, so yeah, not too bad here with Super Adapter. Things can be a little bit easy. And let's just show off Scorch Wheel, because why not? I mean, I did say this weapon is probably the most useless of the game, but it had its purpose right there at least. Alright, only once I'm going to be using it. Now we can proceed with the rest of the stage. So yeah, Wily 1 can be kind of difficult if you don't have the Super Adapter or Rush Jet, because it involves a lot of tricky platforming. Or if you don't have Beat the Bird, because at least Beat can save you. If you fall down a pit, you don't die. Beat just rescues you and gets, so at least you could save yourself like that. You know, just to be curious what Beat's ability is. So now, right here, this can be very, very tricky if you don't have the Super Adapter. Yeah, so apparently now we're gonna have to go teach Wily a lesson for the 7th time. You'd think Wily will learn his lesson, but apparently he hasn't. Oh well. I mean, he did escape from jail, so that's why we're here. Now we're about to approach our first boss. It's just base. Yeah, Wily's afraid of us, but apparently Base isn't. He just met you, dude. And Wily's been scared of us since Mega Man 1. Oh well. Yeah, Base is really simple to take down. Just use the Super Adapter. And this fight is a cakewalk. If you have the homing rocket punch, which you should get, by the way, it makes it a total cakewalk because it homes in on him. And it has a longer range. But we're not done yet. Of course, we still got the other half of the level to complete. Well, I wouldn't say other half. We're at the home stretch here. And we got more robot cockroaches. Alright. Now let's switch to Junk Shield. Alright, now we're approaching to our true boss of this stage. Wonder who it is. And it is Gutsman. Gutsman 2.0, I guess, because now he has a big claw. Yeah, this fight's actually unique. I mean, Gutsman, he is a construction robot. I mean, he does love construction, and this is the closest thing we have to a construction-themed gimmick. Ow, and those boulders take a lot of damage. And he has a drill attack, but whatever. Yeah, the hitbox on Gutsman is very finicky, so... And Slash Claw is his weakness. And this fight can be kind of a pain in the ass at times, especially when he does that move right there, which shaves off like 35% of your health. And I got hit right there. Ugh, screw this, I'm not taking any chances. Just gonna use a, I might as well use the special tanks just to show it off. It's basically the M tank from Mega Man 5. Might as well, man. I'm going back to the shop anyways. Keep getting hit again. Alright, one more shot should take care of him. And there, he's dead, finally. And the cool thing about Mega Man 7 is these bosses actually get the exploding animations from the X series. That's a nice touch they added. And I just showed... Alright, we're back, and now we're in Wily Stage 2. So yes, let's use Junk Shield here, because why not? And those enemies are not a threat whatsoever. And I'll just switch to Super Adapter, because it's fun to use. And we have turtles. So it's safe to say what boss is gonna come here. Let's take out these Shield Joes with the Rocket Punch. Like I said, it's very fun to use when you have the homing Rocket Punch. Yeah. Yeah, so the whole stage is all green and everything. Not really much to talk about this stage. I mean, yeah, it's green and everything, but it's just the same enemies we've already faced before. And you see right there, that was fun using that Rocket Punch, the way it hit him right there off from that position. And more Shield Joes. And I can see why this level could be kind of annoying if you don't have the Super Adapter. But I'm going off a bit of a tangent here. And now let's get to our real fight with Base. Yeah, so the first fight was just basically a warm-up. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that if you don't have the Super Adapter, Base's weakness is Noise Crush from Shademan, so he wasn't kidding when he was defeated easily by him. And now we have our real fight with Base, Super Adapter to Super Adapter. This fight is really fun. His patterns can be very random at times, and for this fight you really need the homing Rocket Punch because you want that wider range. And this fight you might have to use an energy tank for just in case. But yeah, that's a fun fight right here. And we're almost dead. And he's dead. Alright, that's cool. And apparently Base is upset because he couldn't defeat us. Well, that's because I'm Megaman. I can't be defeated. So yeah, so Base has been that's the last time we see Base, and we have to use an energy tank here regardless because we still got the second half of the stage, which can be kind of treacherous, but oh well. So yeah, so that's the last time we see Base for the rest of the game. It's kind of a shame that Base has been reduced to being a sub-boss or a mini-boss, not even the final boss of this stage. Like, we still have a boss in this game. In the stage actually, so it's kind of a shame that Base has been reduced to being nothing but a sub-boss. But oh well. Now we got these conveyor belts with these springs, which can annoy me at times. Alright, let's resume. Take out that enemy right there. Okay, and I mistimed my jump. Like I said, the Super Adapter is really awkward to use at times when you're trying to make a jump. Because I am not patient at waiting, so I may have to at this point. Take out this enemy here, Junk Shield. Let's resume with the rest of the level. And now we got a platform here with these fire gushers in our way. And I'm gonna say screw that, let's do some tricky platforming with the Super Adapter because I can, damn it. So yeah, so Wily 2 is actually the longest of the Wily stages, a spoiler alert. It can be challenging at times, especially if you don't have the Super Adapter or Rush Jet or any of the other cool upgrades you get. Like I know I said earlier, you could get the Proto Shield from Proto Man, but it is worthless. It doesn't even protect you from melee attacks, it just protects you from projectiles. I mean, it's not really that useful because, you have other weapons you can rely on, plus you have the Super Adapter, so it's not really out of your way to get it. So, I wanted to bring that fact up, and now we got this part right here. This part can be kind of cheap at times. I mean, you're gonna get hit, sometimes you can get hit right there, thankfully I didn't. And we're finally at the boss. And I wonder who it is. Well, by the background, I would have to say it's a turtle. It is a giant turtle. Lovely. And right off the bat, I get hit with fire. Amazing. I hate that fire attack because the fire attack, once you get hit by it, it kind of, it not only does it take more HP, but you also feel like you're stun locked for like a couple more seconds. And let's just say it's not going to be the first time that's going to happen in this fortress. Alright, take out those enemies with Thunderbolt. And just use Wild Coil. Yeah, so basically the pattern is the turtle's weak to Wild Coil. Once after he launches the small turtles, just destroy them with Thunderbolt. You don't have any weapon can destroy them. It's not like they have a specific weakness. Just use Thunderbolt because it's got a wider range and it one-shots them. So just, you know, do that pattern. And I'm gonna use an energy tank here because I don't want to take any chances here. Because this boss could be a pain in the ass, especially when he does that attack where you have to slide back and forth. Like there could even be a pattern where he does that attack, you know, up to 5 times, and it's really tedious when you're trying to slide back and forth, and he gets a cheap shot on you. I hate that. But I can understand, you know, you have to slide. They have to make a gimmick out of it, so just have to deal with that. And it doesn't do that much damage on physical contact. Yeah, the real threat is again the fire attack. That's the real threat, which I hate. And so let's use Thunderbolt here. And we gotta switch back to Wild Coil. Yeah, the reason I'm not using a charged Wild Coil because, you know, you only have a small window to actually hit the turtle on the head. So by the time you get a charged Wild Coil, you could actually hit the shell and not his head, and it won't count. And it's already dead. About time. So yeah, base is out of our way. Now, getting closer to making Wily pay. Alright, peace.